Hey everyone, it's Katie Myers, CEO of CR Conversations, author of Fortune is in the Failure, and founder of the Conversation Club, and your hostess of Talk It Out Tuesday. So here's the deal. I have a glaring, direct message to all of you that are out in the world looking to make an impact. You are here to serve. You are here to solve. You are here to change the lives of the people that need you. So here is the message that you absolutely need to hear that is going to make a change in your mindset and in your action to actually serving the people that need you. We're going to talk about assumptions. We all make a lot of assumptions throughout our day, especially when it comes to the sales process, the serving process. We make assumptions that people aren't interested in us. We make assumptions that people aren't right for us. We make assumptions that people are going to go with the competition. So here's my question for you. Who are you to make that decision on someone else's behalf? How do you have the right to do that? How do you have the right to assume that somebody isn't right for your program? Or to assume that they don't have enough money for what you do, or to assume that they don't value what you do. We do this all the time. I have had this conversation multiple times and time again. And the second that it's said, you get this kind of gut feeling, might like fall in the pit of your stomach going, oh, you're right. Who are you? Who are you to make the decision on somebody else's behalf? You are here to serve, to make an impact, to do something different, right? Well, how can you do that if you are saying to yourself, you know what? They don't have the money for it. They're not interested in it. They found someone else. You don't have the right to do that. So I want you to think about that. Who can you talk to today? Who are those people that you are making assumptions about? That it is your responsibility to serve, to impact, to change. We're simply here as guides and educators. We are here to give them the expertise and the knowledge in what we do. It's not about closing them. It's not about selling them. It's not about making that next big buck. It's about doing what you're responsible for doing here. You're responsible for sharing the information, for educating, for picking up the phone, for inviting conversation. It's not your job to make decisions on behalf of other people just because you think that you know what's right for them, when you haven't earned the right to even have that assumption. You are here to have a conversation. You're here to make an impact. So I invite you to do that today. Who is it? Who are the people that you are wanting to serve, but you're making assumptions about? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of the no? Are you afraid of the rejection? Well, I can tell you this right here, right now, the answer is always going to be no if you don't invite a conversation. So you can tell I'm awfully passionate about this subject because it's infuriating. Because we are taking away the right to a conversation, the right to a solution for someone because we are deciding that they don't need it or they can't afford it. That's usually where we let our heads hang, right? Is that they can't afford it. Maybe they've made a comment to you before. Maybe you think you know about their situation. Even if the answer ends up being no, you have fulfilled your duty, your responsibility to have that conversation. You're the guide, you're the expert, you're the one that has the solution. So don't take that away from people without giving them the chance to even have a second thought or have a conversation around how you can help them. So I think that's enough of a message for you today. But I want to hear from you. I want to hear, did you make that call? Did you have that conversation? Did it, even if they say no, do you feel better about actually having had that conversation? And you know what? There's a very good chance they might say yes, because people need fighting for. People need you to love them. People need you to make them feel the impact, make them feel heard, make them feel like they matter. And you can't do that if you're keeping this to yourself and you're assuming what they need. So that's what I have for you today, my friends. Like I said, I want to hear from you. I want to learn about your experiences. So please feel free to share. Drop a comment below. Send me a private message. Whatever you would like to do, I am here for you, and I want to hear about these successes. When you step outside of the assumptions, amazing impact can happen. So that's what I have for you today on Talk It Out Tuesday. I will see you all soon. Have a fabulous week and go make that impact. Bye.
Did you like the video? Well, I hope so. And if you did, go ahead and click like and subscribe to this channel. That way you can get free trainings from me every single week directly on YouTube. Now, if you feel like you are needing a little bit more and are ready to really own those F words and overcome your failures, well, then it is time for you to head on over to crconversations.com, and you can click on the book tab and get a copy of Fortune is in the Failure. Now, this book is going to be the DIY version of what I take my clients through every day. And while you're on the website, feel free to peruse. There are some great resources, tips, blogs, all sorts of things to really help you own those F words and find sales success. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.